What is going on, guys? My name is Dean and welcome back to the Red Dead 2 Videos' YouTube channel. In this video I am going to be talking to you guys about a possible DLC add-on for the single player for Red Dead Redemption 2, and I do have a really cool idea, and also a good friend of mine I saw speak about this on his own channel. His name is Hazard, so if you guys want to go check out his channel, he makes some great content on Red Dead Redemption 2. Nonetheless, if this is your first time around onto my channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and also make sure you enable the notification bell. That way you guys will be 110% guaranteed to receive all video uploads from me here on the channel. And by the way, did I say my name is Dean at the start of the video? Well, there you go. My name is Dean and welcome to the channel. So this channel is pretty much dedicated to Red Dead Redemption 2, even though there isn't really much going on for the game, which is disappointing because Rockstar Games are well capable of making some great content, but we are yet to see some new DLC or any sort of big update for Red Dead Online or even the single player. So today I am going to be talking about a possible DLC which could happen for the Red Dead Redemption 2 single player. This could happen in the near future, it could happen sooner than expected, but if you guys have already completed the storyline of Red Dead Redemption 2, then this will make a lot of sense. Before I do begin talking about this concept and this idea, first of all I want to say this will contain some possible spoilers in the video, so if you haven't already completed the storyline of Red Dead Redemption 2, then I really do recommend that you guys don't listen any further on into this video. The reason being is because, well, obviously there needs to be a bit of a discussion about the storyline, and of course I don't want to spoil anything on you guys. So with that said, if you guys do going to enjoy today's video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. As I already said at the start, it will seriously help out this channel so much. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want to stay updated with even more from myself. I'm sure you guys will be not so interested in my own life, but you know, the option is there for you guys. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, you can stay updated whenever I tweet stuff as well, so there is an option for you guys. What I want to talk about is a possible Sadie Adler DLC add-on to the single player of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, as I said, if you guys complete the storyline, you will know that Sadie Adler actually goes, well, she goes off on her own path, and the same goes for the rest of the gang members. Everybody goes their own way, and you don't really see many of them again until probably later on into the prologue of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now again, if you guys did complete the prologue, or if you haven't already completed the full story of Red Dead Redemption 2, then I recommend that you guys don't listen on any further after this. So once you actually get to the prologue, you guys know you play as the character John Marston, which we all love, and then of course we play as him in the original Red Dead Redemption. So if you guys completed the prologue, you will know at some point you will actually come across Charles Smith, and of course you will come across Sadie Adler, in which you do some missions with her and you find out a bit more about Sadie, how she's getting on with her life and all of that great stuff. So it's really cool to see that Sadie is still going. Of course, what she does for a living, she does bounty hunting and she goes off capturing people for the law and whatnot, and this is pretty much how she makes her living. So it is pretty cool to find out a bit of background information on Sadie after the events of Red Dead Redemption 2. That's just my opinion. I think that is really cool. So let's get to the bottom of this video. So why should there be a DLC add-on for Miss Sadie Adler? When we first met Sadie in the early stages of Red Dead Redemption 2 in the Snow Mountains, when she's actually captured by some of the O'Driscoll gang members, and she's actually made a widow at that point. They killed her husband, and of course when we discover Sadie Adler after she comes out from hiding, she is all scared and has no idea what's going on. For all she knows, Arthur and Dutch were still part of the O'Driscoll gang. She had no idea what was going on, so she actually tried to attack Arthur, which was you know, it was a bit strange. But however, after she came around and we took her back to the camp, we got to understand a bit more about Sadie and a bit more about her life, which I find interesting. Overall, I think Sadie is a really interesting character. She is very outgoing, she is a wild one, she is very dangerous, even though it didn't really, you know, stand out at the beginning of when we actually first met her. I just think when we got to know her a bit more and she opened up, well, we discovered a lot more about Sadie, and I find her a very interesting character. And if Arthur wasn't the main character in Red Dead Redemption 2, well then I think Sadie would have fit the most perfect description and style for a main character in Red Dead Redemption 2. As I said already, she hints at her personal life throughout the story mode many times. She gives us a bit of a background on who she is, where she's from, some of her family members as well, and I just find that really cool. And I think with the help of a DLC add-on, I can see Rockstar Games putting the spotlight on Sadie Adler, and we will obviously get to know a lot more about her, and again, as I said, where she comes from. Maybe we can even see some of her other family members. I think that would honestly be cool in my opinion. And the way I want to think about this is, if you guys remember, now going back years ago for Grand Theft Auto 4, there was a particular mission which involved a bank heist later on in the game. Within that bank heist, there was a main character who later on was added into a DLC as a main character, Luis Lopez. So he actually starred in his own position in the Ballad of Gay Tony, which was very cool, even though he was a background character in GTA 4. So it just goes to show that Rockstar Games could potentially have Sadie Adler as a separate DLC add-on, and I think for something like Red Dead Redemption 2, this is totally possible. Another point I would also like to mention is when we complete the storyline of Red Dead Redemption 2, between the events of Red Dead Redemption 2 and the time we actually get to play as John Marston, a few years passed away, and within that time frame, I think it would be very cool to see what Sadie Adler was getting up to. Now, as I said, she already told us what she was doing with her life. She was bounty hunting, she was doing all sorts of stuff. At the end of the prologue, we actually see Sadie Adler alongside John Marston, Abigail Roberts. She is now a Marston, so yeah, that's pretty much another spoiler, but I did say at the start of the video, if you guys didn't already complete the prologue or the story, then you guys know. So with that said, guys, I do thank you so much for watching this video, and if you guys did enjoy watching, make sure you guys do leave a comment on what you think of a Sadie Adler DLC add-on. Is there a chance we could see this? I think, honestly, in my opinion, this is definitely something possible that Rockstar Games could be working on, and maybe this could be a future DLC. Probably not one of the first DLCs, but we will probably see this later on down the line. I do thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you Outlaws in the next video. Stay awesome.